Hey, what's going on, guys? Just living here, and I kind of want to show you guys the one of the most I don't even know how to put this, like overblown game or like most lopsided game. I've yet to play on this. I think on Battlefield period. I mean, having a 51 kill game isn't like anything kind of new for me, but the fact of how lopsided this game is, where I think there's so many people on the other team, you'll see at the end here, that don't even like make it even like 10 kills, and even on my team as well too. I think the closest amount of kills I had on my team was someone had 19. It was just, it's just crazy. It's just such a weird game, and like I'm not gonna take all like credit for, like I had just like amazing game like too. I mean, I had Trench Raider kit for most of the game. And I'm sure my teammates did really well in other areas as well too. Were able to hold down certain situations, but it was just such a strange game to have a game like this. And you'll see here at the end, and as the game goes on, it just seems like I'm just finding everyone, I guess, or I don't really even know. Just such an interesting game. I kind of wanted just to put it on make a video on it and just check it out, make you guys what you guys think about it as well too. It's really weird. I have noticed too. I want to point out that when you're spawning the spawn that I'm at, it seems like it's easier to get the Trench Raider kit than spawning at the opposite side. I've kind of noticed that kind of lately, and especially when I grabbed this kit too on this map, it's really such a game changer. I think this is, I'd have to say this is the best elite class in the game, in my opinion. There's just being able to heal. It's just, you're so devastating. I mean, even though you can't take out tanks and such like that, I've been in a lot of situations even with tanks that are in my prop, like on Rupture, where they can grab the tank, and you know, I've been in certain situations where I'm just still such a nuisance with using this kit. So it's kind of, so I feel a little bit, it's a little just slightly unfair, just slightly, not too much, but it's a little bit not balanced in the fact that if you spawn where I had spawned at the very beginning of the game, you're most likely going to be able to get to the Trench Raider kit and get yourself set up way better than if you're coming from the end that I'm chasing up to you right now. So I mean, I don't know if there's a way to adjust it or get that fixed, but you know, I have noticed that, and like I said, if anyone has a pretty good understanding of how to use this kit, I think you're going to be in pretty good shape in winning the game almost every time. So yeah, and you're going to see in this game too, just it's just complete, I was able to completely control it. It's not the first time I have game after game to be doing stuff like this, so it's just a heads up, you know, keep a heads up. Now, it's really simple to take me out again. Just at the moment I see anyone, like for instance, there's some people like I start on the other side. You know, for instance, what I mean by that is, you know, I would be spawning up there where I'm looking at right now. I'd be on that side of the other team, and they would get the Trench Raider kit for me. What I would do is I would just go switch to my bayonet, and I'd just run right in there instantly and bayonet charge them. So you know, it's just really easy to do. Just hunt the guy down, and even if you die, who cares? You know, just go full kamikaze to take him out. It's really not that difficult. You just gotta, you know that, okay, you know what you'll do is you hold the start button, and you know, see on the players list if someone has a kit. You'll see it on the list. You'll see it's like a little circle with what looks like to be a little like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it almost looks like the description for like an air pilot. But you'll see him carrying an emblem around. You'll know that he has a Trench Raider kit. And what you'll do then is just, you know, make sure you have your bayonet out and be listening to when you're hearing him grunt, because that's always a giveaway. You can always hear the guy grunting. And you know, just hunt him down. Just charge him through. Who cares if you get shot and killed? You died. It's worth it. You know, just take him out instantly. So I don't see that happen near enough, and it's kind of like a little bit like, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it. I'm lost for words today. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to call it disturbing or what, or disappointing. But like, it's really simple, and I don't want people to feel helpless when they watch me do it, because I have a pretty decent understanding of what I'm doing, and people, you know, come across being like, oh, you know, it's you know, this crazy OP thing. It's really not. I mean, it's really this is really a lot more than just even the bayonet charges taking it. You got to respect it. You know, respect what it can do, and if you don't, it's definitely gonna do some damage on you, and it can just completely discontrol the game. So as you can see right here, you know, I pushed up. We have them all right now, all the territories. So I'm just holding it down. They're all chasing me right now, and I knew they were gonna do that, so I kept running. This is the first time they tried bayonet charging me right there, but they were way too far away. You know, instantly. I mean, all of those guys right there instantly should be. There's no excuse for that. You should know I'm there, and you should do everything you can possibly to make sure you take me out. So, but if you're in my situation here, the one thing you do want to watch out for that does get me kind of hurt here is the fact that they are going to spawn their elite classes, and yeah, that's definitely something you want to be aware of. And what you'll do is, what I do a lot is I get to the start menu, or not the start menu, but I go onto the player list. So for on Xbox, I hold start to get to that. And what I'll do is I will see, you know, again, like what classes they're using, and you know, I'm able to see if they're using, you know, if they have the elite classes or not. So I was aware of this right now, but what ends up happening is I just get sidetracked, and get distracted, and I end up running into an elite class, and you'll see what ends up happening here in a little bit. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, just keep a heads up on that. If you keep a heads up on that, just keep your distance, because these elite classes will destroy you pretty well in this trench raider kids. It's kind of they kind of seem to be the you know, as much as I think this elite class is the best class, when it goes against the other elite classes, it doesn't look like it. So especially if you want to stay away from Flame Trooper, you want to stay away from, as you can see right here, I walked right into the one of the Sentry classes, and for some reason that Sentry class there, it just will melt you way worse than even the other Sentry class. I've been in certain situations where I've had the other Sentry class, and I've gone against that class, and just melts me so many times. So so yeah, I totally forgot to kind of look up and see who got what, and I ended up walking right into them. So yeah, so now I just go back to my assault class, and you know, again, we were just still able to hold it, and like now, like I'm not sure if I have a bayonet on mine, because sometimes I forget to swap it in and off on my class, but I'll probably swap it up here pretty soon. I think I will. Let's see if I do it or not. Nope, not gonna do it. I must have not been really too concerned about the elite classes, or I must have forgot. I don't know, but usually what I'll do is I'll swap it right now, just because I know that, you know, that's the only, it's a good quality way to take them out. But then I take it off, of course, because I'm more interested in making sure I can use my you know, get to my gun, to my iron sights quicker. So as you can see, yeah, I already have it. That's the reason why I already have it on. So you see right there, I hear him grunting. Instantly, I'm going right for him. Like, it's that simple. It's really that simple. So don't be discouraged if you see me playing and you see something like that, or you see other people get really high like crazy things on it. It's not this invincible thing. It's really easy to take out. All you gotta do is something like that. Is hear the guy grunting, have your bayonet, and just be focused on going straight for him, and you're gonna be in good shape. So again, I mean, it's just this whole game right here, just really crazy. The stats make it seem like, again, look at the stats, 40-2. That's just insane. There's no one, my whole team, like, that's just insane. And as much as, you know, I'm not gonna take, like, obviously full credit for it. It's obviously a team, you know, game. Obviously how it works. It's just really weird. It's such a weird game to have, actually. Usually, even when I get, you know, high kill games, there's always people who are doing like somewhat up there. And there are a few of them that get up there. Like one guy gets to 19, but like even still, it's just, I don't know. Like it's just a crazy game. Just overall how that played out, and it's basically almost over with. And I've gotten some games too where they were almost over with. Like we got them done like really quick. It's like basically a 10-minute game here. I don't get like 20 kills or something like that. So to have like a 50-some kill game is just pretty like a weird game in my opinion. Like it's cool. I've enjoyed it. I had fun, but it's just kind of weird. It's like I don't expect it, so it's just kind of weird to have like a game like this. So yeah, just more just stuff that, and I think I blew myself up here. Yeah, it's a little too close. I get caught up with that a little bit. I'll throw the dynamite down, and I will You know, just kind of blow myself up accidentally. But look at that. I started looking and noticing it's like, look, so many people are just not even at 10 kills, and it's just a bizarre game, and it was just so quickly done. And yeah, again, I mean, I think even without the Trench Raider kit, it would have been a pretty like, you know, again, we would have dominated like pretty well. But you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, looking at all that right there. Like, they barely, most of their teams were not even in you know, double digits for them. And my teammate over there got 19, and then the closest to him is like 13. That's just crazy. It's just crazy of a game. So I just want to show you guys that. I just thought it was kind of a weird game to kind of like look at, and just how lopsided it was. And yeah, so that was basically it for you guys. Thanks again for watching. You know, it was fun, you know, to have some of you guys jump in and to help you guys out with some of that medal, the Easter medal thing. So I'm still doing that. I forget when it's done, but I think it's coming up here pretty soon. So again, you can add me on Xbox if you need some help getting that Easter medal. If you want to know more about that medal and what it's about, go and check out the video, my last video that I made, and talks about the criteria of what it's going to take to get that medal. So yeah, that's it for you guys today. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.